MIL kept asking why I'm not pregnant at my anniversary party, so I told everyone what she did to my husband as a child. My mother-in-law kept asking why I'm not pregnant at my anniversary party and saying my husband should have married his ex. So I told everyone in front of her that my husband refuses to have kids because she let random men bully him throughout his childhood. The table went silent. My husband Leo and I got married 2 years ago. We've been together 5. He's kind, steady, and the most patient person I've ever met. He's also terrified of becoming a parent, not because he doesn't want kids, because of what happened to him growing up. Leo's mother Francine was a single mom. She dated constantly, boyfriend after boyfriend, sometimes overlapping, sometimes bringing them home the same week she met them. Some of them were okay, most of them weren't. Leo told me stories in pieces over the years. One boyfriend locked him in a closet because he was too loud during a football game. Another threw his homework in the trash and told him school was a waste of time. One grabbed him by the collar and shoved him into a wall when he was 9 because he accidentally spilled milk on the carpet. Leo told Francine every time. She always said the same thing. You're exaggerating. He didn't mean it. Stop causing problems or he'll leave. She chose every single one of those men over her son. Not once did she ask one of them to leave. Not once did she apologize. Not once did she say, I should have protected you. When Leo turned 16, the boyfriend at the time, a guy who'd been living with them for about a year, told Leo he wasn't welcome in the house anymore. Francine sat at the kitchen table and let it happen. Leo moved in with his uncle and finished high school there. Francine didn't call for 3 months. Leo and I don't talk about kids often. When it comes up, he shuts down. He told me once, I'm afraid I'll let someone hurt my child the way she let them hurt me. It breaks my heart because he'd be a wonderful father, but I've never pushed it. That's his decision, and I respect it. Francine doesn't know any of this, or more accurately, she doesn't acknowledge it. In her version of history, Leo had a perfectly normal childhood and moved out because he was independent. She's rewritten every memory to make herself the hero. Our second anniversary party was at a restaurant. Small gathering, maybe 25 people. Leo's uncle, my parents, a few friends, Francine and her latest boyfriend. Everything was fine until dessert. Francine stood up with a glass and said she wanted to say a few words. She started talking about how proud she was of Leo and how happy she was he found someone. Then she looked at me. But I have to say, 2 years married and no baby? What are you waiting for? A few people chuckled nervously. I smiled tight and said, we're not in a rush. She pushed. Leo's ex-girlfriend always said she wanted a big family. She would have given me grandbabies by now. The room went uncomfortable. Leo looked at me. I could see the muscle in his jaw tighten. I put my hand on his knee under the table. Francine kept going. I just don't understand the delay. You're not getting younger. If Leo married someone who actually wanted children, I'd have grandkids already. Leo stood up. Mom, stop. She waved her hand. I'm just saying what everyone's thinking. Nobody was thinking that. Nobody except Francine. She looked at me again. Unless there's something wrong, are you unable to? That was it. I stood up. I looked at Francine and I spoke loud enough for the whole table to hear. You want to know why Leo doesn't want children? It's because of you. She blinked. He's terrified that if he becomes a parent, he'll fail his child the way you failed him. You brought men into your home who locked him in closets, threw his schoolwork away, and shoved him into walls. And when he told you, you said he was exaggerating. You chose every boyfriend over your own son. He left your house at 16 because you let a stranger kick him out and you didn't stop it. He doesn't want kids because he's afraid he'll repeat what you did. That's why there are no grandbabies, Francine. The room was dead silent. Leo's uncle closed his eyes and nodded slowly. He was the one who took Leo in. He knew every word was true. Francine's face turned red, then white. She looked at Leo. That's not what happened. You're letting her twist things. Leo looked at her. Everything she said is true. You know it is. Francine stood up. Her boyfriend looked confused. She grabbed her purse and pointed at me. You had no right to air family business in public. You want to talk about public? You just asked if something was wrong with me in front of 25 people because I haven't given you a grandchild. Leo said, we're done, Mom. She stormed out. Her boyfriend followed. The rest of the dinner was quiet. Leo's uncle came over and hugged him for a long time. My mom squeezed my hand. Leo didn't talk much on the drive home. He sat on the couch for a while, then